Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribe, put a like on this, share it out, and leave me a comment down below. Alright, dreams. I'm still on the making videos about dreams. And just want to mention as well, we made a short film for those of you that don't know, and I'll put the link in the description of this video. It's on a different channel, and I'll also pin the comment. So appreciate it if you go over there and check that out, and let us know what you think about that. Anyway, this particular dream, it's a pretty long one actually, and I'm just trying to get all my thoughts together on this, and I think this would make a great film. In fact, I would, if I get the money together, I would make this into a film. So I'm just gonna let you know. So I dreamt that basically the earth was, shaking every so often, just like an earthquake, but slightly different. Just it was like a slightly different vibration, and there were noises that were being heard in multiple places around the planet. And in this dream, I dreamt that there were six people. They were kind of like monks. They lived a minimalistic life. They lived on mountaintops or in the woods in different points of the world, but they were all through the earth in communication with one another. They could talk to one another through the earth. And there was one that was down in Australia. There was one in Africa. There was one in South uh, America. There was one up in North America. And then there was one that was in Greenland. And in this dream, they were talking to one another, and they were telling each other, because they were talking to Earth as well at the same time, Mother Earth, and Mother Earth was telling them that I'm very angry with the people on this planet, what they're doing to me, and what they're doing to each other. And you guys have to go and find a way how to tell the people of the planet that they need to stop doing what they are doing. Because if you don't, I will put an end to it. So they were talking about some of the things about the plastics that, you know, we're creating, and they're just being dumped in the ocean. They're talking about how the trees and nature is being destroyed by man. They're talking about um, talking about a lot of stuff that's devastating, like how wildlife and things like that are being killed, dying, and people are getting cancer from all kinds of things and stuff like that. So these people, there's three women and three guys, they set off on this journey, um, getting from where they live, which is different places around the world, uh, and they're coming to the United Nations building to talk to the leaders of the world, the power people. And when they get there at first, nobody wants to listen to them. Nobody wants to listen to them. They're nobody. They're nobody. Nobody voted for them. Nobody elected them. Nobody. You know, these are just. To look at them, you think they were homeless people because the way that they're dressed and everything. They weren't in suits, ties, and eventually, having sitting outside the building, they're allowed in to speak, right? And they go in and they speak, and they tell the United Nations, we've been told by Mother Earth that if in 7 days you don't come up with some kind of corrective action plan to get human beings to stop, to, and it's not shown, Mother Earth is going to take action on everybody. And they think that they're just crazy homeless people, and they send them on their way. Anyway, the rumblings continue, the vibrations of the earth, the volcanoes start to erupt that weren't erupting. Land starts to fall. Land starts to fall into the sea and starts to create tsunamis. And these people are still, outside of the UN building, and they're telling these world leaders, look, we're not lying, this is what's happening, we told you this, and this is what's happening. And nothing gets done. On the seventh day, there is a massive, from the core of the earth, there is a massive EMP, right? Boom, it echoes out. Just vibrates like crazy, the earth, and a lot of people die from this EMP. A lot of people die from this EMP. Electronic devices, because they're made, of silicon, stop working. Cars stop working. Airplanes fall out of the sky. The devastation is just, it's just immense. A lot of people just die, from this. There's no electricity. Power plants go offline. There's no food in grocery stores. And there are some people that survive, and the people that are surviving are the people that don't buy bottled water, plastic bottled water, that minimize the plastic, that are more in touch with nature, that are growing their own, food and farming and things like that. These are the people that survive. And the things, that work, um, are old radio transmitters that have tubes in them. The whole valve sets, the big glass, the old televisions. If I don't know if you ever saw as a kid, or even know about the tubes, the valves that are in the back of old TV sets. Well, radios used to be built like that. And there are, some people still alive, and they're communicating by radio. And the people that went to the UN, they're still alive. And um, people are making like wind-up generators, like you crank by hand to create electricity to, talk to one another. And the people that, basically homesteaded, that took care of themselves, that had, animals, and, so chickens for eggs, and grew their own food, they survived. And yeah, that was it. Basically, it became like a national, you know, disaster, because Mother Earth, got sick and tired of the way that the humans on this planet were treating her, and decided that because man was too selfish and wouldn't listen, and wouldn't right the wrongs, and take care of the pollution, and take care of one another, and that she would take care of the people that just didn't care about where they were living. So yeah, this massive EMP and movement of the earth caused buildings to collapse, and people died, a lot of devastation and death. And that was, and then that is when I woke up after that. But people did survive, but it was the people that realized the what they're doing. So just thought I'd share that dream with you. I had that dream about, I don't know, maybe 4 months back now. It was yeah, about 4 months back. And I'll try and think of some of the other dreams that I've had. But the the 2 videos prior to this are 2 other dreams, and this dream I thought I'd share with you. But I think it would make a great movie. If I could get the money together, I would make this as a movie. I think it would be great. I think it'd be a great movie to put out there, and I think people will enjoy it. So, go and check out, if you haven't checked out the film, I'll put the link in the description of this video. There'll be a tag at the end here as well. There'll be, the tile. And go and subscribe to IndeediaFilms. That's the other channel we've got going now. And I'll put it in the first pinned comment. And also leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this dream. Alright, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Peace, flip-flops, Gandhi, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Take care. Be well.